Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins. Just about set to go. And starting this one it's Sonny Gray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Byron Buxton. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. His 14th of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Bounced up the middle. Base hit. Here's Carlos Correa. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Carew back easily. On the ground to third. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So here's the cleanup hitter. Harmon Killebrew.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Hunter Green.
Yeah, Bogey put on a clinic his last time out. Strikeouts just seemed like every other hitter was walking back to the dugout. We'll see if that's the case again in this one.
The 0-2. Chopped left side. Molitor picks it up. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1. That one missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch just misses. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Torrey Hunter now at the plate. Hunter comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. The line to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next for Minnesota, Paul Molitor.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Out to short, and that's a base hit. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Polanco. 2 hits and 5 at-bats last night. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Molitor rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 3. And he's in at third with an RBI triple. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Gary Sanchez hits one out. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now at the plate, Justin Morneau. And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order. And that flips the calendar on his hitting streak. He's now at 30 straight games with a knock, a full month.
Yeah, and maybe we're not quite ready to start talking DiMaggio just yet, Boog, but we're not that far off. I mean, you make it to 30 games, you're in rare company, and not many guys have made it that far in the last 50 years. So, absolutely.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pitching change here, Jose De Leon. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Rod Carew, the next twin up to hit. Carew enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That one carrying, and it's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 8-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Now Correa up to hit. 2nd in the American League in hitting. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Nice stop. The throw, Espinal tossed to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And at first, Paul Molitor, the next twin up to hit. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. And the batter is George Springer, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
George Springer.
And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman,
De Leon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. And Polanco is out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and that ball is out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 9-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here is Justin Morneau. On to first, and they get the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And here it comes. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 9-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's Reese McGuire. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. That's strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gosuke Kato swings through one there. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Down in order. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos
And the pitch.
Correa.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now it's the power speed combo. Paul Molitor. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. Correa on third with 2 out. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Raimel Tapia. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Got him looking. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 5.
Espinal in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Espinal.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike. And the righty deals. This one popped up. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over. 1 left for Toronto, and they're down 9-0. All set for the start of the inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off for Minnesota, The second baseman, Jorge.
And a pitch. Tapped in front of the plate. And he grabs it in foul ground. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Guerrero. One away here in the fifth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Justin Morneau. He's a guy who does it all. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. That's it out. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And
the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wind and the pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Molitor pulls it down, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. His first at bat was a strikeout. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Rod Carew. De Leon back to work. Up the middle, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not...
Off balance feed, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Joey Murray gets the call from the pen. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Paul Molitor, the next twin up to hit. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come in.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 12-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Tapia racing over to make the catch. 8-9-1 sketch. Bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 12 and the Jays nothing.
Leading up.
Biggio leading things off and takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Biggio.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Gosuke Kato. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Raimel Tapia up to hit.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Biggio at first, 1 gone. Out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's a big power threat. Justin Morneau.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 33.
And he deals.
Justin Morneau.
And downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather preparing to come on if needed. This one high in the air to left center. Tapia racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 25.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Squibbed out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rod Carew.
Rod Carew digs in now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Carlos Correa. That one ripped. And it's gone. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 14-0. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Julian Merriweather. He's been so good against lefties. And now, Harmon Killebrew. Ripped to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So the throwing error puts a runner at first. Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. On the ground, out to short. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 7th inning stretch time. Major League Baseball. Chad Green ready to go. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. Guerrero stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Strike 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for you. Back now in Toronto. Here's a speed threat, Paul Molitor.
Leading off for the Twins.
And the right-hander back to work.
Paul Molitor.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. 0-1 down. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one hit to right. Biggio on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And here is Jorge Polanco. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 outs, base is empty. There's Gary Sanchez. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Chapman.
And a pitch.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
McGuire leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 14-2. And here is Gosuke Kato in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Raimel Tapia. And it's fouled away. 0-1 now. On the ground to third. Molitor gloves it. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's going to be Santiago Espinal. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a good eye there. The 1-1. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Through 8 full. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the
leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, for 33, Justin Morneau.
The right-hander back to work. To third, Chapman picks it up, whips it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
1 down. Now it's the DH, Rod Carew. Popped up left side. Espinal moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ripped to right, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Foul ball there. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Right-hander kicks, deals. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out, and that ends the frame. Heart of the order, 3-4. Welcome back. So bottom of the 9th, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's the strike. And the right-hander deals. And it's even up.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 here. Hit hard. That gets through.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Man at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And fouled off.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club.